Hello fellow YouTubers, Trouble8385 here at the YouTube Gaming Community number 48. Well, didn't get caught up. I'm behind on a lot of stuff this week, unfortunately, because of the fact I've been sick in the dogs since my last video. Today I was off and it was feeling so bad. I actually slept 4 hours right in the middle of the day today. I'm feeling a little bit better now, so unfortunately. But anyway, so let's get to birthdays that people have had recently. On January 11th, Equilibrium Gaming had his birthday, so go wish him a happy birthday. I noticed today Johnny Millennium from HappyConsoleGamer is his birthday, so go to his channel and wish him happy birthday. And ironically, this weekend is also my birthday, so I will be having a pickup video some time in the near future for what I got for my birthday. I did get money from my mom, and when I get stuff for that, I'll get everything together and do a pickup video for all that stuff. So, and by the way, I always do my pickup videos for myself, so later down the road I can see if I look at it. I really, if people enjoy them, that's fine. More, it's just for me to look back and go, oh, I remember when I got that game. So, I, ironically enough, ran into a problem with Xbox Live this week. December 1st, my membership was up for the year to renew. It's the first time I ever renewed my membership. So I've been on Xbox Live for officially 1 year. And since December 1st, I keep constantly getting messages saying that they can't renew my account. And if you've never been on Xbox Live, once you add a debit or credit card in it, you actually can't delete it. And talking to the person on the phone, my wife did today, and everything, and they had talked about how even though your credit card is expired, or debit card, that it will continually try to bill that card for 1 year even though it's expired. It's a system flaw, not a person flaw. And what it was doing, it was finding the first credit card on my account, and it kept trying to, or debit card, it kept trying to renew it, and it couldn't. So you had to, and since you can't do it, you have to call Microsoft, and we had them get rid of the old two, and today they actually finally renewed my account, which in one term it's really nice of them, the fact that they did not shut my Xbox Live service off, considering it's been since December 1st that I haven't they haven't got the money for it. But it got renewed, so I did get my Xbox Live reward points for that, because I signed up for the reward program. So if you have an account, just make sure you call them and get rid of all your old numbers, or it could cause a problem, because eventually they will shut off your service if they don't get money, and they need to fix that whole expired card for a year thing. But which leads me to my main subject today. I'm going to talk about, I'm going to talk about the Kinect, because I've had a lot of time to play with it now. It really is, by the way, an amazing piece of technology when you sit there and think about it. When you first turn on your Xbox, and it's sitting down there like this, and all of a sudden it's starting up, and then it like pops up first time, you're like going, whoa. But which, I was thinking when I was messing with it, is like, when we were all, for older people, we were younger, back when like the NES Advantage came out, or the Power Glove, or U-Force, or whatever periphery came out back in the early days, we were always embracing it. We'd always go out and get it, embrace it, have fun with it. But yet today, it doesn't seem like people want to do that. I mean, back in the day, and I don't want to hear the argument about the games, because if you remember the Power Glove and a lot of those games, iToy, whatever decade you want to go to, there were never a lot of games released for any of those peripheries, really. But yet we all want to get it. But yet today, people seem to be more cynical about it. I mean, we can make this Kinect or Move, it doesn't matter. I mean, the difference between the Move and the Kinect and the Wii was the Wii and the Kinect at the time were both severe risks, taking a step forward in a sense, whereas Move is just kind of doing an improved version of what the Wii was doing. And, one of the things you turn Kinect on you're not expecting is that it does take limited voice commands. You say Xbox and you can have it open your tray or close the tray on your Xbox. If you had bought a movie from Zune, you could have it, if you're going to walk in front of the Kinect when people are watching, you could say Xbox pause, it'll pause it, or Xbox resume, and it'll resume the movie. This spring, the rumor is that they're going to add the Kinect, or Netflix, to the Kinect features. And I imagine they'll add maybe more voice commands or more functionality, because the truth is they stripped down the Kinect because the last minute change of the cameras, because the other cameras were more expensive. So, but there's a lot of stuff that they're going to be software updates they can add to Kinect. It does track very well, but again, single player you have to have 6 feet, 2 player you have to have 8 feet away from it to be able to play. So if you don't have a lot of room, obviously Kinect is not an option for you. And I know a lot of people worry about Kinect taking over, and the truth of the matter is I see Kinect as being where you have games where hybrid with the controller and Kinect, where you can play an RPG with a controller, and then you can use Kinect to like look at stuff or do stuff you just can't do with the controller. It could add hours of gameplay to a game. Move could be the same way. So my thing is, what about the new things like Kinect and Move? What don't you like about it? Why haven't you wanted to get one? Is it really just the games? Is it the change that scares you? I mean, all things in life changes constant, so to be scared of it, you're just fighting the inevitable anyway. So it is cool though when you know you don't just get to swipe your hand. Like ESPN's cool because I always wonder why they have the 3 screens, and then when you get connected, you get down there and you can move the screen over, and you can just hold your hand and pick one of the games that's going on. And when you want to like move menus, you have to put your hand on a certain spot and move it slightly to move it over. You don't get just to wave your hand yet. I'm sure that'll all be totally added in later on down the road. So, if you have Kinect or Move, let me know what it is you love the most about it, or what are things about them that you don't like. So, I got a lot of videos for you to check out today. The first one is by Nite Ram56. It is Koopalings Plushes. So if you love plushies. Next one is by P5 Psychofox. It is Tomy Kongman game. It's a cool stand-up little game if you've never seen it. Almost like reminds me kind of like Congo Bongo in a way. Next up is Ant Neo 425 Street Fighter Delta Red Cammy statue by Staue if you've never seen that. And for a little bit of fun, I threw in the LTisBeastly Xbox Kinect fail original. Watching an older gentleman and a young kid play Kinect, and watch what could happen when it does if you're too close together. It's kind of funny. And next up is Jferio Video Game Room Tour Decorations, if you want to see someone's posters and game decorations on the side of their wall. Next up is Ash81 Before You Amstad CPC game Spotlight number 15 Sir Lancelot, if you've never seen an Amstad game or Sir Lancelot. And next up is the TheEMUReview, my experience with GameStop pre-orders. Now, the reason I bring this video up, not the fact that, he did go past the days to go pick up the game, and customer service at GameStop was bad, unfortunately, which does suck, and I would complain about it too. The cool thing that came out of this was a fellow YouTuber was having 2 eBay auctions and saw TheEMUReview, Jason Heine's Facebook post about it, and he canceled the auctions and sold it to him at what it would cost for him to pay for it at the store. And the guy who did that would be Game Ben O'Full, and I will put his link in the checkout channel list. It's always cool when someone steps up just to help another gamer out, and that's really cool. So next up, Narox's channels at Narox Dig. There's 2 channels on the left and right, and then there's some channel that looks like me on the right hand side. It's really cool. So Narox always does a cool way of he shouts people out. Next up is Gamester81 Dreamcast and Rare Treamcast system review. And if you want more on the Dreamcast, check out HappyConsoleGamer's The Dreamcast Rocks. There's between these 2 videos is the HappyConsoleGamer one. It's him and Rodman talking about their video game memories. This one subtitles Video Game Memories 3. It's really cool hearing their experience about playing the Dreamcast. I myself had gotten one later in the Dreamcast cycle, and I will say this about the Dreamcast. I didn't play many games on it, but I did play online, and even though it was only 56K modem, something I can say about that I cannot say about today's games was I never had any slowdown playing online, unlike today where you have slowdown and stuff today. And it's amazing to look back at the Dreamcast and see how ahead of its time it really was. But if you want to know about the history of Sega, check out Strictly Sega's The History of Sega, 1940 to 1991, 1940 to 1990, Part 1 through 3. I'll put the link to all 3 videos below. Next up is Sailorheman Mega Drive Japanese PAL games, if you want to check those out. And next up is Amisbro's Late Night Shift, January 12th, 2011. It is in a sense a tag video without actually calling it a tag video, because in that video he goes over the topic is gaming in the family or bloodline gaming. And And the 4 questions he has, which you can either PM him, comment, or you could do a video response to it. First one is, who in your family was a gamer that got you to want to do it? Second question is, how often did you play video games with them? Number 3, did you still play as you and that person got older? And number 4, what is your fondest memory of gaming with said individual if they passed on? Now the next tag video for you is by Buffer Kid, the Bullshit Gamers Final Fantasy tag. And here are the rules for this tag. Any release copy of Final Fantasy, explain why it's your favorite. Could be a physical or download copy from PlayStation Network. Any platform that Final Fantasy was released on. Open to anybody, including YouTube partners in the gaming community, and you can show the game in the video if you want. Now, next video is by Jen139222. It is simply an update on scammer Shadow Gamer 65, aka Raiden Contra. She shows you all the personal messages and correspondence, so you can see what's going on with that situation. So if you're interested in an update, check that out. And the last video for you is Banana Pie Lord, a drug that makes you dream. It's an original song that he made on his gaming channel. So if you're interested, it's just instrumental. Check that out. So I got 2 requests this show. The first one is by Huey999, and his request is simply, I was wondering if you could mention that every Sunday evening we have a retro open chat with myself, Revolution Action DK, Steve Benway, Mark Vagier, etc. And I'll put a link to that video below. And then Travel Joe 2010 said, Princess Demi is doing a Let's Play on Final Fantasy VII. She's really entertaining, so I'll put a link to that video also below. So, channels for us to check out. The first one is Mr. Chunky Monkey. He actually left a comment to my last video asking me to check his channel out, and so I had time to do that. He has 80 subs. He does pickups, collection, tag, response, thoughts, package, and he also does Perler Bead sprites. Next up is Zion Negi. He has 33 subs. He does parodies, walkthroughs, gameplay. He does a bunch of stuff on Club Penguin and Legos. Next up is Supremo Pete. He has 735 subs. He does vlogs and stuff. He has gameplay of Rift Beta. He has Flash and Facebook game reviews. He does regular game reviews, and he has Minecraft gameplay up. Next up is Super Nintendo 64. He has 10 subs. He only has 4 videos, and they're mainly on Super Mario Bros. X in like custom levels. So if you're interested, check that out. And then Nintendo Taco. He has 14 subs. Right now he only has Let's Play videos of Epic Mickey up. And next up is Purple Boo 11. He has 235 subs. He has done a tag response, and he does Let's Plays. And lastly, Viper Venom 128. He has 22 subs. He does unboxing, controllers, discussions, gameplay, and reviews, guys. So that's all for now. So until the next video.